started.
My name is Jeffrey Westland, and my Myers-Briggs identification is the ISFJ, or the Defender, and I think that pretty accurately represents who I am. So I'm a fairly introverted person, and I tend to keep to myself, but I'm also pretty sociable when I need to be. I've always scored ISFJ. I've taken this test multiple times in the past 6 or 7 years, and I've always gotten the same score. So I think it pretty accurately reflects who I am and the decisions I make. ISFJs tend to be more altruistic as opposed to more demanding. So I tend to be more agreeable to other people. But I also prefer not to be the center of attention in any sort of situation. In addition to that, I tend to hold off on doing my work until the last minute. But when I have a deadline, I always meet the deadline, so I always get my work done. And for the big five, my lowest was extroversion, which is pretty accurate in my opinion. So I tend to keep to myself. My highest was conscientious, so I mind other people. And then just below conscientious, I had agreeable and stability. So I tend to value others' opinions higher than my own. And for moderately, I got openness to experience, because I'm kind of open to experience, but I tend to prefer sticking to the norm. As for locus of control, I have moderate internal. So I tend to believe that we have control over our position in lives, but I also understand that there are things that are outside of our control, such as, birthplace or family or something like that. I'm a type B personality, so I'm not focused on winning or losing. I'm more there to enjoy playing the game. So I might not be focused so much on getting a good grade, but more as getting enough experience and learning something. I learned from the psychology test that I'm not very good at reading people. So I definitely appreciate direct confrontation as opposed to maybe hinting at something, because 9 times out of 10 I will not pick up the hint. For my learning style, I'm auditory learning style according to the test. And I do think that's true in the sense that I'm more of a listener than a speaker. So even if I'm not talking, I'm definitely paying attention to what's going on, because I'm really a big fan of just listening to people talk. But I also found from experience, I'm also a visual learner. So I prefer to see things written down as opposed to just spoken to me. And my goals for this team would be to get our work done on time, to at least do a decent job, and to gain more of an understanding of the topic at hand. And that is it.